नमस्ते हिंदुस्तान, आप कैसे हैं? मेरा नाम ब्रुक है।
एंड मेरा नाम है अरुण और आप देख रहे हैं मेरा चैनल ब्लॉगर मुंडा। सो गाइज, आज मेरे साथ जुड़ी हैं ब्रूक और ब्रूक अपने लाइफ जर्नी के बारे में बताएंगी। पिछले 1 साल से ये ट्रैवल कर रही हैं इंडिया में एज अ फीमेल सोलो ट्रैवलर। तो ये वीडियो जितनी भी फीमेल्स देख रही हैं उनके लिए वीडियो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। प्लीज वीडियो स्किप मत कीजिएगा, वीडियो को एंड तक देखिएगा। सो चलिए शुरू करते हैं आज की वीडियो। एंड अगर आप इस चैनल पर नए हैं तो सबसे पहले सब्सक्राइब करें, बेल आइकन दबाएं। So Brooke, when you started traveling, what's your parents' reaction when you first told them that I'm going to travel alone as a female solo traveler?
Yeah.
So what's their reaction?
Well, I guess I decided I wanted to travel a couple years before I started, so it wasn't right away. So they kind of knew this idea for some time because I had to save money before traveling.
So how many months you took for saving money?
I think it was about 2 years working
2 years.
a couple jobs to save money because I wanted to travel for like 6 months to a year, so I was trying to keep saving money. Yeah.
And what's your like neighbor and your friends' reaction when you told them that I'm going to travel alone?
Yeah, I think it was interesting because my parents were really supportive and they trusted me, I guess. Like, they didn't really have a lot of concern, like normal parent concern, but it wasn't like, like they were supportive wanting me to go. But in contrast, I guess, neighbors and other people were more fearful.
Yeah.
And I think it was like India, like the East is like an unknown, they haven't been there before. So a lot of fear, they didn't want me to go, saying I shouldn't because of many reasons.
So
like,
India is your first country, or before India you've been there somewhere?
Yeah, so my first country was Nepal.
Oh, Nepal, wow.
Yeah, and then I came to India from Nepal.
So why you choose Nepal?
I saw this documentary by Jimmy Chin about this mountain called Meru, and they were
So you
shooting-
inspired from documentary, right?
Yeah, just seeing like the mountains, the Himalayas for the
Yeah.
first time, I decided I wanted to go there.
Okay, so how's your experience in Nepal, like with people, and is there somewhere in Nepal you feel like someone bullied you or harassed you?
But yeah, I had a great experience in Nepal, and once you leave Kathmandu, then it's more the mountains and like mountain people you meet
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
but
definitely.
I didn't really have too many problems like harassment or anything.
No. So is it safe, right? Is it safe for female solo traveler? You suggest someone go there or no?
Yeah, I think what I learned is that as a female, you are concerned about like safety and things before traveling. It's unknown for you. But I think everywhere is the same. It's like in the U.S., if I go alone somewhere, it could be dangerous or something like that. Like that fear can always be there
So
wherever
in
you go.
so it means in USA is also happening there. Like
Yes,
rape is common there,
Yes.
but percentage is less as compared to India or Nepal or somewhere else, right?
I'm not sure.
You are not sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Then.
But I think it's the same, like, if you're traveling alone as a woman, it's like the same
In every
things
way.
you would do, like not go in certain areas in the US at night or something, like not good place to be. Like, you just are more aware of things like that when you're traveling, I guess.
So when you decided to come to India, and what's the reason to come here?
Yeah.
Like
so,
like you are inspired from documentary to go Nepal, right?
Yeah.
Due to mountains and trekking and all that. But why India?
well, I actually wanted to go to India, but I didn't like plan it in my travels. Like before leaving home, I didn't think I would go to India. And I kind of wanted to go, and then I heard from people like you shouldn't go to India with all this fear and things like this.
Who Nepal people?
Yeah, people from Nepal or
Okay.
different travelers that were, I think it was mostly like men. I didn't meet many women that were going to India.
Okay, so you saying that people from Nepal told you that don't go there in India due to some safety problem?
Yeah, like that was the main reaction I had from people. And then I met one guy who was a photographer, and he traveled all of India. And at that time, I was doing travel photography, and he recommended Varanasi. So I looked into it, and then I think maybe after that I met some people who traveled to India, and they were just saying, it's the same everywhere you go. You're just
Yeah, definitely. It's same. Like it happened anywhere. Like it's not about country. It's about people, how the people are, right?
Yes.
So you crossed the border or took a flight?
Yeah, so I took a bus from Kathmandu to Varanasi.
So, Bru, this question is very special because a girl sent me this question. So, I'm going to ask you, as someone who is planning her first solo long-term travel, what is the most important bit of advice you could give?
Yeah, I think that's a good question.
Yeah, that's a great question, and
Yeah.
it helps a lot for people who is
Yeah.
watching this video.
Yeah, I think I probably asked people this question too before leaving. But I think the biggest thing is don't plan too much. Like I learned this is like just plan where you're going to fly to and arrive, and maybe like where you might stay. But that's like about it. Like you meet people, things are happening. It's like it's beautiful.
Go
when
with the
you-
flow.
Yeah, go with the flow. Like it's beautiful when you don't have a plan, because when you have a plan, your mind is focused. Like, okay, I need to do this and this. This was my plan. When you have no plan, like things are just happening, and it's like things just unfold in this unexpected way. And it's like our whole life we're used to a plan. Like you go to school, you have a plan for your career, your house, like things like this. And so it's nice when you get to live life and not have a plan and things just happen.
But what a safety advice you want to give? Like as a female solo traveler, safety advice.
Safety advice. Let's see. I guess just being aware
Being aware.
and going with your intuition. Like if you feel like something's not right, like don't go with it.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
Just being aware. I mean, you being aware, also being aware of the fear, like how much fear you're having. Like not letting that prevent you from doing the things, because I think that fear was preventing me from coming to India.
Yeah.
And now I'm here and I get to see that like that fear I have is not true.
Yeah, it is not true, definitely. And you stayed here from almost 10 months?
Yeah, from November last year to now. So
Wow. So
yeah.
it's almost 1 year in India.
Right.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the end, like a good traveler has no plan, right?
Right.
Now my next question is, do you ever think to yourself, shit, what I am doing? Shouldn't go back home now and own an apartment and a house or something and go for party and all that?
Yeah, I think that's a good question.
Yeah.
I think right now I'm enjoying staying here. I think this is a natural question that comes up, like maybe it's time to go back or something. But yeah, for now I feel like I want to stay doing
In India?
this. Yeah, I can say like I think when you travel for a long time, you're used to this like meeting new people, new places and things like this, and I think maybe there's a bit of fear about going back.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you're going to be in one place working or doing something and you're used to this flow happening. So I can say right now I'm like,
But at one point, you never realized that the same thing I'm doing in this country, which I'm doing in my country.
okay, you mean like my day-to-day routine, like I would still be
Yeah, you are.
doing the basic things like
Yeah.
at the same.
But one thing is here is different is you are meeting new people every day.
Yeah, the environment is different. Like like having the sea and all these things. When I go back, it's like more things involved with money. Like in the U.S., it's like not you have to, but like usually people have like a car and a place to live, and all these things like take money. And it's like
Okay.
getting you stuck there in a way. Like
Same thing in India also, but you are from a foreign country, so yeah, for you it's different. So, Roop, my next question is, what changes you notice in yourself after traveling so long time, like before Brook and after traveling Brook?
I think I realized, well, before traveling,
Yeah.
I remember feeling like maybe unhappy at that time and thinking I'll be happy when I go travel. And I realized from that, the things in your, like internally don't change. Like, if you think to go travel will make you happy,
No.
no. But there's beautiful things that happen when you travel. You meet new people. you learn from new people, you learn things about yourself, you're challenged maybe in different ways, you're seeing things that you haven't seen before, new ideas from people.
But what
So-
changes you realize in yourself, na?
In myself.
Yeah, like before you are very lazy or not that active, but now you are active, like this type of thing. Some habit change or something like you realize.
I don't think I had many changes like internally. I think it's kind of the same internally, but what I realized was like what I'm saying is like internally, like I'm the same Brooke that left.
Okay.
You expect like I'm this new person or something because we always want progress within ourselves. But I could say there's things I like learned, like you don't need to always have a plan. Things are just happening. I think I learned about impermanence a lot because once you're like leaving from place to place, it's like you meet new people and you like really enjoy being with these people, and then everyone leaves. Like
yeah.
usually at home you have friends, like you know, people you're always with. But this you meet people and then it's like you're going with the river. Like you
Yeah.
meet people and then they go, and it's like okay, now a new journey, a new chapter is starting. You meet new people, you go a new place. It's like you're flowing with this
Yeah.
impermanence of people and places a lot.
That's true.
Yeah.
So true. Like I'm also traveling from last 2 years and same thing happened. Like you met someone, then you just go back to your home or another city. Like I'm here, I'm meeting you, and after some days I'm going to leave it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's true. But the main thing is the bond we make, like the friend. We can say that I met with some friend like Drew, like Ali, like Ankit Bhai, and everyone.
Yeah.
So we can take memories with us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like you share experience or connection with someone in that moment, like being in this place at that time, and you have that memory that you both can reflect back on at some time, or that you share.
So Brooke, my last question is, what one message you want to give to the women who's watching this video?
Yeah, I think the first thing, like I would say, is not to let the fear, like. Prevent you from doing what you want to do, and you should just go into that fear and see for yourself if it's just in your head or if it's a reality. And for the most part, what I found is just in my head, it wasn't a reality. And I've been in India for almost a year and I almost didn't come here
Yeah.
because of all this fear I had about coming here. I would also say to go see things for yourself. Don't let someone say you shouldn't go here or you should go here. Like, go see what you want to see for yourself. And the last thing is to be open to experiences, people you meet, and go with the flow of what's happening. I think once you're open, it's like these things are just gonna happen, and it's a really beautiful experience.
Yeah.
That unfolds.
Thank you so much, Brooke,
Yes,
for
thank
joining
you.
us. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video, and I hope you get the message what Brooke wants to tell you, and we love it shooting, na Brooke?
Yeah, it's fun.
So it's amazing to shoot this video, and if you are new on this channel, please subscribe. Please subscribe. If you want to say something, Brooke, for my subscriber.
Subscribe. I don't know. On the button.